Congrats, Rashad. What a spectacular performance here in Rock Hill. Your second fight in bare knuckle, your second win. How do you feel right now?
Man, it feels great, man. Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it. I feel good, man. I'm on a roll. I'm ready to keep fighting.
What was the key to success tonight? You were so active the last couple of months. You probably didn't even stop training, right?
No, I didn't stop training, man. The key for tonight was just to keep my hands up. I knew he comes out swinging fast and hard. I knew he was going to probably get tired. As long as I weathered the storm, I knew for a fact, man, I was going to take this home.
This is your second bare knuckle fight here in Rock Hill. How did you adapt to the sport so quickly?
You know what, man? It's always something that I wanted to do, but I trained a lot of MMA, so that helped me a whole lot as far as like no knuckles or no gloves. But it's hard to adapt to. It's just something that you got to learn on the job, man.
Did all your martial arts experience help you to make those adjustments quickly? And what did you change in training camp? What's different in preparation?
The only thing that I changed in training camp was being more patient, being more accurate, and not trying to be a crowd pleaser. When I fought in the UFC, I was trying to be a crowd pleaser, and now my main focus was just, hey man, you can fight, just stick behind the jabs, like just fight, outbox these people, and don't try to hear the oohs and the ahs of the crowd.
Walk us through that moment when you actually knocked him out, and how did that feel? Did you see the opening?
I did. I thought it was going to be a straight right, but when I dropped him the first time, I was looking at him, and I was like, okay, he's on his way out. Like he's looking for a way out. So I wanted to give him that. So I wanted to bait him to get him into an exchange, and then I wanted to land a clean shot, but I knew he was on his way out.
How does it actually feel to hit somebody with bare knuckles? What's the sensation?
Man, listen, I've been in so many street fights. It's the same as a street fight, man. Just here, you just got a judge and a referee. That's the only difference. Yeah.
The real estate here in the Trigon is also very different to anything else in combat sports, right? So how did you prepare for that? Did you do anything with the ring in preparation? Did you cut it in half?
Most definitely. So what we did all training camp was we have a small ring, and I just tied out some ropes and some hand wraps all the way across, and all I did was just working on circling, never going back to the ropes. So that's what I had to do, but it's very small. And we're big guys, so 2-3 steps, you're already on the ropes. So all we worked on was circling. That's what I changed in my training, circling, and just not getting my back against the ropes.
What's the backstory behind your nickname, the Daywalker?
Yeah, so my friend King Mo, everybody knows I'm a famous MMA fighter. He looked at me, he's like, man, you are the palest black person I know, because I'm all black. And he was like, man, you pale as a vampire. He was like, I'm gonna call you Daywalker. He's like, you're a vampire that can walk in the daytime. So that's how I got the nickname Daywalker.
You could tell you're a crowd pleaser and you have family, friends here. This was your arena tonight, right? Talk about that. Did that spur you on?
It did, man. It feels so good to fight in front of my home crowd, because I live in Texas, and my family, I got a couple of them that haven't traveled to see me fight, and this is my first time a lot of my family actually got to see me fight in person. So, man, it meant a whole lot, man. I wasn't going to walk out of here with nothing other than a win. I mean, I knew I could knock him out. Even if I just got the unanimous decision, I wasn't leaving here without nothing but a win.
And now you want to go straight to the top, right? You called out DJ Linderman for the title.
100%, man. I wanted to fight DJ for this fight. But what I told him, I said I wasn't impressed with my last fight in Dubai. So I said I want to get another fight in, get my feet wet, get used to the Trigon. But it's always been the goal to fight for the belt. It didn't matter who it was. DJ just so happens to have the belt. So he's the next person in line for me, so he's going to have to fight me.
How do you see that fight going with DJ Linderman?
The same way this one right here went tonight. He's going to get out of there.
What's your strength, your biggest strength in a Trigon?
I think just really, man, my confidence and my faith, and just being obedient to what God tells me to do, man, that's my biggest strength. My biggest strength is my patience and my boxing.
Talk about your faith. How much does that help you in those type of situations?
Man, it helps me so much, because God will never leave you nor forsake you. And even in trials like this, like when I'm training, in this atmosphere, this isn't a godly atmosphere. This is all spiritual warfare. Man, we got alcohol, we got, sex, we got all that. So he allows me to be a light in this atmosphere. So every time I pray and every time I fight, I say, God, let the people see you and me in an atmosphere that doesn't recognize you.
You want to thank your family, sponsors?
100%, man. I want to thank all my family, man, in North Carolina, my wife, my kids, my gym, T-Mac Elite Training and Hidden Gym in Texas. Man, just everybody who supports me, man. I'm Rashad Coulter with Bare Knuckle News, and nobody beats them to the punch.